So my most famous female pilot ever is May Beeler, but the Smithsonian describes her as probably the most famous female pilot in aviation history. We're talking about Amelia Earhart. Today she remains America's favorite missing person, but not for long if hidden government records shed any new light on her disappearance.
President Trump announced an order to declassify and release all records related to Amelia Earhart and her final flight. Let's bring in also my favorite pilot and our chief transportation correspondent, May Beeler. May, this has fascinated people for a long time.
And we're smiling just talking about it. We want answers. Great news for aviation buffs for sure, and historians who have been scratching their heads for nearly 9 decades, wondering whatever happened to Amelia. In a post on Truth Social, President Trump wrote, "Such an interesting story, the life and times of Amelia Earhart. Her disappearance has captivated millions. She disappeared in the South Pacific while trying to become the first woman to fly around the world. Amelia made it almost 3/4 around the world before she suddenly and without notice vanished, never to be seen again." So the question now is, will Trump's declassification of the records offer any significant insight into the fate of the legendary pilot and her navigator, Fred Noonan? Yeah, their disappearance is considered one of the greatest mysteries of all time. Well, the FBI and National Archives and Records Administration, well, they already have released loads of documents about Earhart. Many Earhart researchers expressed doubt there is much more the government knows that it can release. Still, Earhart fans hold high hopes. Officials at the Amelia Earhart Museum say it is exciting to think that the files could possibly contain new information to solve the mystery.
Oh boy.
All right, what do you think happened?
I know the Bermuda Triangle. We never talk about the Bermuda Triangle anymore, but I know that there's a historian and a researcher who thinks that he may have found her aircraft on this like teeny tiny little island. I think that the explanation is more logical than what we might be really thinking.
Yeah, good head on you.
What do you think? I would like to believe, either way it's so sad, I would like to believe like Annie that they found their way onto an island, they were able to bring the plane down at least somewhat intact, and then maybe they just couldn't get an SOS out there. But either way, it's a heartbreaking ending.
It is
What do you think, May?
I think she ran out of fuel. So let me tell you the most popular theories. Ran out of fuel, got lost, flew off course, ditched in the ocean somewhere, landed on a coral reef or a little island like you said, probably perished there, got eaten by crabs, was executed by the Japanese, flew into a porthole, abducted by aliens. Now let me say this, because this was on Queen City News Plus, my original episode, Inside the Cockpit. I interviewed a woman, Lori Shapiro, who wrote The Aviator and the Showman, a great book about Amelia, true book. Fascinating. Go and listen to that. Queen City News Plus, Inside the Cockpit, about Amelia Earhart. Did her family, her husband, contribute to her demise?
Oh.
May, real quick, do you think a more experienced pilot would have been able to navigate better?
She wasn't ready.
Really?
And her navigator, God bless, was said to be a drunk.
Okay.
According to reports.
Wow.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll
see if we can get any more information out of that. May, thank you.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.